Good day everyone, we are the Group 1 and we are to elucidate the details and to enlighten you with the gathered facts about the first-hand accounts with regard to the Cavite Mutiny. Cavite Mutiny was an uprising of Filipino soldiers and arsenal workers against the Spanish arsenal in Cavite in 1872. It was said that the three priests, the famous Gumburza, which are Father Mariano Gomez, Father Jose Apolonio Burgos, and Father Jacinto Zamora, directed the revolt which led to their execution. Watch and listen as we elucidate the first-hand accounts of the said mutiny. The sources supports the first-hand account of the Cavite Mutiny. Jose Antonio Julian Montero y Vidal, Rafael Izquierdo y Gutierrez, Antonio Marejidor y Juan. Jose Antonio Julian Montero y Vidal was a reputable Spanish historian, writer, geographer, and politician. He was residing in Manila when the Cavite Mutiny occurred, and also he interpreted that the mutiny was an attempt to remove and overthrow the Spaniards in the Philippines. He wrote the Cavite Mutiny during January 20, 1872 at Fort San Felipe, Cavite, Spanish East Indies, Philippine Islands. His account corroborated with the account of Governor General Rafael Izquierdo y Gutierrez, the Governor-General of the Philippine Islands during the mutiny.
Antonio Julian Montero y Vidal. His account corroborated with the account of Governor-General Rafael Izquierdo y Gutierrez, the Governor-General of the Philippine Islands during mutiny. Although, regarding as a historian, his account, if the mutiny was criticized, are woefully biased and rapid for a scholar.
Rafael Izquierdo y Gutierrez. Rafael Jeronimo Cayetano Escudero y Gutierrez was a Spanish military officer, politician, and statesman. He served as a Governor-General of the Philippines from April 4, 1871 to January 8, 1873. He was famous for his use of iron fist type of government, contradicting the liberal government of his predecessors, Carlos Maria de la Torre y Navacerrada. He was the Governor-General during 1872 Cavite Mutiny, which led to execution of 41 of the mutineers, including the Gumburza martyrs. He was also known to have promptly rescinded the liberal measures, thus implementing harsher laws, which ignited an uprising. The Reformation suggested that the soldiers of the engineering and artillery corps should pay taxes from which they were previously exempt. Another drastic change was the requirement to reform manual labor. These changes eventually led to the 1872 mutiny, in which around 200 soldiers of the engineering and artillery corps revolted and killed their officers.
Antonio Maria Regidor y Juan, born on April 16, 1945, was a lawyer, diplomat, and propagandist. Despite being of Spanish parentage, Regidor supported the secularization movement and the nationalist propaganda. He was a supporter of the Philippine independence. Antonio Maria Regidor y Juan was accredited of writing the Filipinas Anti-Europa, which appeared in the Madrid newspaper in 1900s. His account was biased against Spanish friars. Regidor supported the procuration of the expulsion of the Spanish friars in the Philippines. Antonio Maria Regidor y Juan supported secularization movement of Father Jose Burgos and Father Pedro Pelaez. As a result, he was implicated in the Cavite Mutiny in 1872 and was imprisoned by the court, who also condemned the three priests, Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora. He was then later exiled to the Marianas Islands. Antonio Maria Regidor y Juan's article was produced in Madrid, Spain by Isabelo de los Reyes in October 25, 1899, which was 11,653 kilometers away from Cavite, Philippines. Isabelo de los Reyes later affirmed the authorship to Regidor.
evidences. They highlighted the mutiny as an attempt of Indios to overthrow the Spanish government from the Philippines. Governor General Rafael Izquierdo's official report to the King of Spain magnified the event and made use of it to implicate the native clergy, which was then active in the call of secularization.
The Cavite Mutiny of 1872 was premeditated as part of a larger scheme involving educated Manila leaders and the Cavite Mutiny. They allegedly planned to liquidate the high-ranking Spanish officers, then kill the friars. The Gomburza and Filipinos are planning a propaganda and alliance to fall down the Spaniards. The authorities received anonymous communication with the information that a great uprising would break out against the Spaniards, and that all would be assassinated, including friars.
January 20, 1872. The District of Sampaloc celebrated the Feast of Virgin Loreto. Came with it were some fireworks display. The Caviteños mistook this as signal to commence with attack. The Filipino have been abusive of the assurance that was given by the Spanish, such as free taxes and labor.
The idea of attaining their independence. It was towards this goal that they started works, with the powerful assistance of certain section of the native clergy.